Hey there, internet friends. Trevor Starkey here with another episode of That Nerdy Site Plays. Last time I sat down with Planet Coaster Console Edition, which was a PS Plus offering a month or so back. Basically in honor of the fact that I'm going to Disneyland this week for my birthday. And I had a fun enough time with that I decided I would go ahead and double up on that. We did basically the tutorial park kind of last time to kind of learn the basics, and the Green Pastures Park. And this week we're going to hop into the coaster testing facility to kind of learn the basics and the tutorial around building a coaster. So yeah, figured have some fun with that, kind of make it a Planet Coaster week in honor of me heading off to a big fun amusement park.
Welcome to our roller coaster development facility. Here you can learn about, build, and test coasters to your heart's content, all without having to worry about finances and whatnot. I'm not entirely sure how that works. I think Cynthia has found some kind of tax loophole. Right, I'll leave you in Eugene's capable hands. There is literally nothing he doesn't know about coasters.
Thank you, Mr. Thompson. You are quite correct. And yet love, however, remains a mystery. Now, when guests ride a coaster, their experience will be determined by how exciting it is, how much fear it causes, and how much nausea they experience during the ride. You can see these ratings in the Testing tab.
Okay, so select a ride, test coaster. There we go. Go over to the
Look at those little
tab.
faces. The happy face is excitement. The higher the number, the better. The scared face is fear. The best rides are scary, but not too scary. The sick face is nausea. No one likes being sick, so keep this as low as possible. At a glance, a green face means the rating is very good and your ride will have higher prestige. That's the target we're aiming for.
Makes sense.
An amber face means the rating is just all right and the ride will have less prestige. That's the target you'll probably hit a lot of the time. A red face means the rating is very poor and may even cause problems for guests. And that's like missing all the targets and shooting yourself in the foot. So, what determines excitement, fear, and nausea values? Well, they result from the gravitational forces experienced by guests as the coaster changes direction and speed. These are called G-forces. When you're ready, deselect the test coaster. First, some basics. Every coaster needs a station where guests can get on and off. Different coaster types allow for different methods of propelling their trains. The most common method uses a chain lift to raise the coaster train up so that when it crests the top of the hill, gravity pulls it down and whooshes it around the track. Travelling down the first drop, the train will normally reach its fastest speed. It's a great way to start building excitement. Left and right turns in the track cause lateral G-forces that induce nausea in guests. By banking the track as it turns, you can change the force from lateral to vertical, pushing the rider down into their seat and making the turn a lot more comfortable. Cresting hills that generate just enough upward G-force will make guests feel like they're rising up out of their seats. This feeling of weightlessness, called airtime, provides maximum excitement to guests, with just the right amount of fear too. Finally, the circuit is complete as the track connects to the other side of the station. It's important that the train has enough speed to make it back to the station, but not so much that it has to brake suddenly, causing nausea. It's a lot to take in, isn't it? But fear not, you can always select one of the markers dotted around the test coaster for more detailed reference information, gathered via exhaustive experimentation and at least one tummy-related incident.
Okay, so I got pop-up on
Look
drops.
at all that high-quality information. I really do spoil you. Okay, once you've taken everything on board, simply close this marker and we'll continue.
The first drop creates a longitudinal g-force, which pushes the riders backwards as the train speeds downwards. By the bottom of the drop, there's a lot of momentum to manage. Make sure the track exits the first drop smoothly. Be wary of adding sharp turns near the end of the first drop, as these will cause g-forces that raise fear and nausea too high.
That concludes the non-interactive portion of my presentation, for which you will now receive a bronze star. Very nice.
Yay.
Now, if you could head over to the highlighted area, we'll move on to the interactive portion.
Sure, will do. So this is always fun because I'm just immediately thinking back to how I went to Six Flags Magic Mountain in high school for like a physics field trip. And we basically did like physics equations to track like g-force and momentum and acceleration and all that stuff. And, good fun times, in my admittedly privileged, Scottsdale high school field trip to California experience. Turning and banking. You need to be careful when making turns in your track, as doing so will generate unpleasant lateral g-force. You can twist the track into a turn called banking to transform lateral g-forces into more bearable vertical g-forces. Banking into the turn so the g-force becomes vertical and pushes riders into their seats. Banking outward turns g-force into a strong negative vertical force that is likely to be too much for riders. The tighter the turn, the more g-force generated that you must deal with. To lower g-forces, you can make turns wider in addition to banking them. To soften sharp changes in track direction or banking angle, you can use the smooth functions. Cool. There's airtime, still another one. Braking, and then the stations. All right. Oh, we got a little edit track, select track. Okay.
Good news! It's finally time to get your hands dirty, metaphorically, obviously, and construct your very own coaster. Now, it's probably a good idea to start out by trying to copy the test coaster. After all, its design is simple but effective. You can start by opening the coaster browser and selecting a coaster to build. Luckily, there's a coaster in there that's just perfect for our needs. So, let's build that one.
Okay. Grabbing the Deegan. Is that the right? Yeah, okay.
Now that the station's down, you'll need to place pieces of track one by one by one to create a circuit. Start by building a chain lift high into the air, then switch to standard track pieces and create a thrilling ride back to the station. There are plenty of other options for you to explore in the settings, but I'll keep quiet and let you have the fun of experimenting. Plus, it's been 15 minutes, so I'm due a union-mandated cup of tea.
Cute. All right, so we'll place that up. Heading straight up. This 60-degree angle. All right, probably going to run out of time. There we go. So I want to do a standard track now. Let's see. Give it some downward momentum. Actually, let's crap. How do I? Okay, delete that. There we go. Give a little bit of a straightaway here, and then turn it a little bit more. Oh, yeah, I guess I didn't actually turn those into banking tracks. Okay, well, I'll figure that out. Let's see what this kind of all does. Oop, that's probably too a little too steep for what I want that to be doing, but whatever. We will, I'm sure, get a whole bunch of notes on this.
You've completed your
Yeah,
first
that's,
track.
you know.
Please let me be the first to
We'll
offer
see.
you my warmest
We'll
congratulations.
see how this goes. It's probably not going
and
to
the
go well.
silver star.
But I got a silver star for it. So,
So, now you've built a coaster track, that means you need to test it and see how it fares. But before you do, you should familiarize yourself with the tools you can use to analyze its performance. Select the testing tab of your new coaster.
okay.
As well as the Start Test option, the Testing tab has 3 sets of data that provide essential feedback from your test. Live data, results, and heat maps. Live data displays information about the ride as it happens. The data is color-coded, so you can easily see how well the coaster is performing. Results give you a fascinating insight into the ride as a whole. There's all sorts of interesting data in there. Heat maps let you view data directly on the track, allowing you to pinpoint issues more precisely. You can choose what type of information you want the heat map to visualize. Right, when you're ready, feel free to start a test. Don't
Alright.
worry, you can stop and start this test at any point. But more incredibly, you can actually edit your coaster track while a test is running. Heavens, imagine being on one of the trains while that was happening. Oh, and don't forget, you can switch heat maps between E, excitement, F, fear, and N, nausea, as well as the various G forces, to see how your coaster is performing.
Okay, well, let's give this thing a test. Oh, I'm gonna have to get actual, like, metrics there. Excitement greater than 5.5, fear between 3.5 and 6.5, and nausea between 0 and 3.5. Okay. Oh, I suppose I could have, like, increased the speed on the chains here. But hey, excitement's just kind of ramping up slowly. As people are like, oh my god, we're still climbing. We are still climbing. How are we still climbing? Why are we still climbing? We shouldn't be climbing anymore. I'm getting sick because of how high we are. Okay. Well, we're here. And... Oh, excitement up through the roof. And nausea also up through the roof there. Okay, yeah, these guys are definitely gonna not like this one. We got back down, and then, everybody's gonna die again here. And into the station. Okay. Definitely screwed over a lot of people there.
That, my friend,
Yep.
is what we
There we
call
go.
a chunder train, aka the spew choo choo. Your nausea rating is off the charts.
Yep.
Check that your train isn't making any sudden changes of direction at high speed, because that's a surefire way to make riders ill. Oh, and make sure to bank into your turns to eliminate those nauseating lateral G forces.
Yep, definitely didn't do that. So, Go ahead and plop in here. Okay, edit the coaster. So let's see. Banking offset. Okay. Which way am I banking? I don't know how to turn that on to banking. Right? Is that... let's see. Let's kind of back out. Nope, I don't want loops. Don't want rolls. Don't want that. I just want, I guess. Let's see. Okay, how do I apply smoothing? No, I didn't do anything. Do I? Okay. Okay. Here we go. So we're gonna go ahead and lead out these. Nope. That's not what I want to do. Delete that out. Nope. I mean, I'm gonna go ahead and actually just kind of back out this whole thing, make it a little less tall. Oh, don't need that to be a chain lift anymore. Come on, okay. Here. I don't know what I need to do to make it bank. Like, I guess that's banking offset, right? But yeah, no, it's not. It's not like tilting. How do I tilt the thing? Yeah, I guess. Oh, okay, banking. There we go. Hold banking. Okay. Okay. So we're going to, we've got that bank in a better place. Good. So we'll go ahead and clean out a whole bunch of this stuff. Okay. So now let's come back in here. Goes slow. Rise back up. And then another little one. Here. Okay. Yeah, let's connect those things here. Oh, it's got a whole bunch of weird stuff going on here. But let's see, connect that piece. I want to actually, yeah, going ahead and go ahead and start. Oop, nope. Start down here. Hold this, and then we're gonna back out. Oh, nope. Undo, undo, undo. Crap. Shoot. Did not mean to go that way. Fuck. Is there an undo option? I don't think there is. Or I don't. Ah, okay. Ah, there we go. Hooray! Seeing it in the car down there. Okay. Okay. So, selecting that, delete that out. Okay. So that's not the way I want to. Let's see. Go. Okay. There we go. Now I'm deleting back this way. Okay. So let's see. I'm here now. Okay. Bank it a little bit this way. Yeah. Now let's go ahead and get it back in line. And yep. What do I need to do here? Back up there. And let's go ahead and grab you. And let's back you up here to get you into position here. There we go. There, you are now connected. Okay, so significantly less with all of the shocking nonsense. Okay, let's try this again. Going for excitement greater than 5.5. Okay, so hopefully, it's a simpler coaster now. Not going nearly as high, and also not as steep on the incline here. Probably still too much, especially compared to like the test one that I did over there. It's gonna be a little rough, but we'll see. Yeah, I think I basically just needed to have the thing starting way further back, really. But we'll see. Yeah, still getting nausea way up there, so basically just gonna have to shrink down my coaster a bit. That first turn's the doozy for me there. Okay, so what does that come out to?
That, my friend, is what we call a
Yeah,
chunder
yeah.
train,
Got it.
aka the spew choo choo. Your nausea rating is off the...
Got it. All right, let's see. Da-da-da-da. Okay, so we delete. I don't want to go. I want to start with this one and delete back that way. Oh no.
Sadly, your coaster didn't manage to finish a complete circuit.
Yeah, no, I wasn't
My
trying to. Oh,
advice
stop
is to make
testing. Stop testing. What are you guys doing? Cut it out. Okay. Okay, yeah, we're gonna try that. We're gonna try just a nice, gentle bank into. Let's see, can so I'll go ahead and delete out these all a little bit. Okay, so let's try banking a little bit here. And then banking a little bit more. Right, oh no, I don't want that going up. Just kind of want it going to the side. Again, did not want that going up. Okay, I just want it staying level. Continuing with the 45-degree back the other way. There we go. Okay. Actually, let me start banking it back to square. And there now. Got that all kind of worked out there. So let us kind of create some nice light hills. Okay, I don't know how to connect the dots there. Oh, wait, oh, come on. You were almost there. I know you wanted to. What do I need to do to get you there? There we go. Okay. Okay. So let's actually go ahead and pull this guy back a bit. Delete you. Okay. Just kind of ease on down. Thank you. A little bit. Thank you. A little bit more there. Da-da-da-da-da. I didn't want you going up, so let's actually do that. Connect the dots. Okay. Let's test that, I guess. See if the third time's a charm. Start test. There we go. I think it's still going to be too high, isn't it? Yeah, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and stop test. Just kind of preemptively shrink this thing down a little bit more. Oh, and I can deal with the smoothing there, I guess, too. Yeah, that's probably a thing I will want to do at some point. Just go up to a 45-degree incline and cut it off. Nope, that's not what I wanted you to do. Okay. Still think I'm getting a lot of whole nonsense here, but we'll try it. Actually, let me... Yeah, no, we're good. We'll try it again. I just need to start the whole thing from an earlier spot, I guess. There we go. Kept the nausea a little bit lighter that time. Oh, got a little high there at the end there, so I'm gonna have to do something about that. Also, don't think I'm getting too high on the
Sadly,
excitement.
your coaster didn't manage to finish a complete circuit.
Okay, well, gotta
My advice
deal with that
is to
too,
make
then.
sure that the first drop is big enough to generate enough momentum to carry the train all the way round to the station. Although, you may need to revisit other aspects of the design too.
Yeah, thanks. Thanks for that. Yep, come on.
Sadly, your coaster
Yeah, I got
didn't
it.
manage
Thanks. Stop testing. Nope, that's not what I want to do. Stop test. Cool. Okay, let's see. You know what? Just gonna go ahead and get you to be really lame. Just gonna go ahead. Come on. Hit it, coaster. And we will have you also be just a lamer bit of where you are now. Alright, yeah, let's test that now, I guess. I should at least be able to, like, get through the thing at this point, right? And it gives time to kind of, like, chill from the thing there, but it's also probably, like, super not exciting. Okay. Yeah, okay, I got the excitement up there. I got the fear. Nausea still went too high, didn't it? Yep, oh, and it just goes even further once you get down there. I wonder why it gets so bad over there. Clearly hitting these turns too fast, I guess.
Well done.
Oh,
You
okay.
clearly have the makings of a superlative coaster designer.
They counted it for me.
The better your EFN ratings, the higher the prestige of your coaster, and the more guests will pay to ride it. But
Okay.
don't forget, there are other things that feed into a coaster's prestige. For example, longer coasters are more prestigious than shorter ones. Plus, adding lots of scenery around the track and the ride's queue will boost the prestige too. Oh, I always choke up at this bit, seeing someone graduate from my presentation and wondering if I'll ever see them again. Okay, we'll see you at the next park.
All right. There's my 3 stars on this one. I definitely want to, like, see what this ended up kind of, like, coming across as. 3-star, prestige-wise. 3 out of 5, not bad. So here's what, a 6 on excitement, 4 on fear, and, you know, only a 2 on nausea. I'm okay with that. All right. So that was building a roller coaster here in Planet Coaster. Almost certainly, at least because I'm playing, you know, on console and stuff, it'd be, I'm sure, a little bit easier to try and manage and navigate and stuff on PC. But I will probably kind of keep it locked into the coasters that I or that other people have designed. But in the meantime, let's go ahead and, as I close out of here, go ahead and kind of test our coaster and see what it's like from this angle. Whee! That's been another episode of That Nerdy Site Plays. Sitting here with Planet Coaster, doing the tutorial of building a coaster. Yeah, I guess it's a little rough, little sharp turns there. Stay tuned for new Let's Plays from us every Tuesday and Thursday, right here on youtube.com/thatnerdysite. Yeah, that's gonna do it. As always, stay nerdy, be good to each other.